What's going on, everyone? Welcome back, and as promised we've got the reveal, so let's jump into the video and let's see if we can all start looking forward to October 25th. Hit it. Okay guys, so I think we'll start off with probably the best news that I've seen announced during this reveal. And that is no season pass. Yes. So they said early on there was no season pass, which means that we're not going to get a fragmented community. You're not going to get people with map packs. You're not going to get people without map packs. Anybody that owns the game is going to get all the DLC. But let's not be too overexcited on that. What that does mean is there's probably going to be a huge influx of weapon camos and character skins that are going to cost an arm and a leg now in Activision, but who cares, because it's all purely cosmetic. It's all purely whether or not you want to buy it. You're not forced into buying it, and as long as everybody stays playing the same game with all the same maps, the player base should stay in the game rather than be separated over time. And I think that is probably the best news we could have heard coming out of this. But it's not all about obviously what we're going to get with the game. Mainly, it's about what the game's going to be like. And the gameplay looked absolutely phenomenal. It reminded me of the old Modern Warfare. Not in terms of the way it played, but just the feeling you got of playing the game. Or what I felt while I was watching it being played anyway. And it looked amazing. I really hope. Drivable tanks. Yep, first time ever in Call of Duty, drivable tank. I mean, that's just something new to the franchise. It shows that they're trying to push and make it something different. There's always that element of cautiousness because, as we know, it's Call of Duty. It always looks good when they first reveal it. Obviously what you're seeing in the background is just a multiplayer trailer, so it's not actual gameplay. There is gameplay that I will try and show you in a bit. But there we go on screen, October 25th. PlayStation going to get it first, obviously, because of the deal. We've talked about that before. They did show 6v6. I think there was 10v10. I think there was even 20 versus 20. So I'm going to put a bit of the live stream in the background for you guys to watch while I'm talking about the game. So this is a bit of a 6v6. This is more along the traditional lines of the team deathmatch that we're used to seeing. I'll try and show a bit of the 20v20 if we can. I have seen something about 100 player matches. I don't know what that is yet. But so far, from what I can see, kill streaks I know are coming back. Good old kill streaks. I know they're bringing the perk system back as opposed to the pick 10 system. So it's going to be old perks like the scavenger perk that we've seen in Modern Warfare 2 where you can get more ammo. I think there's a perk in there where you can constantly sprint around the map. The guns have actually got attachments that you can add to the guns, and they've both got pros and cons to what you add. I think they said what they've tried to do is not make it so it feels like a remastered Modern Warfare, but they've tried to recapture the feel of what the Modern Warfare franchise give to us. So this is like a reimagining, so there would be maps based in Chernobyl, but not the same map that we've seen with the flats and stuff where we was last in Call of Duty 4. Nukes are returning in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, so yes, if you earn a high enough kill streak, you're going to be able to earn a tactical nuke and wipe out the map and then the game mode early on. This is where I think Call of Duty needs to stay. This is where Call of Duty for me shines as the dominant game that it's been for a long time. It lost its way a little bit. We're returning back to the studio with Infinity War, which basically gave us the likes of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. The first time around, they gave us Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. Their games haven't been as good as of late from the studio. They've lost a lot of respect with a lot of Call of Duty fans over the course of time with Ghosts and the last one that they did, which was Infinite Warfare. That's how good it was. Which had a decent zombies mode to it. I mean, I did enjoy that with the guys at the theme park was the one that I played. So here we go. We're going to go into the gunsmith. And as you can see, I think they said that there is on average about 30 different attachments for each weapon, which is absolutely crazy. So here we go, look, you can see the pros and the cons, which is what I like about it, because it's not just adding something to your gun that makes you give you an advantage. It also has a con to it as well, which is going to make you really think about your loadout. Okay, so the tactical side of things, a lot of stuff returns. So you've got a flash grenade, the smoke grenade, the stuns, the stims. You've got a decoy grenade, a gas grenade, a snapshot grenade, which is a new one, which is basically like a ping system in a grenade. So the grenade, you throw the grenade, it goes off, and I'm going to show you, look, as we go through it. So you throw it at an area, it doesn't have to be at a character, and when it impacts and blows, basically it paints like an image of the character. Now if the guy's on either side of the wall, as you're going to see here, look at this, throws a grenade, goes behind the wall, bang, and then it shows up that character for a brief moment in time, which is there's gonna be some awesome plays come out online of that. And then the heartbeat sensor, so a return from Modern Warfare 2, which we used to have on the Scar back in the day, which I used to love. And rather than it being a weapon, it's actually going to be a part of your tactical loadout, so it's going to be a choice from your tactical section. And here we go, we've got the kill streaks coming back, which is great. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and 15. The Juggernaut, which is absolutely, looks unbelievable. Calling the Juggernaut, and it plays heavy metal while you're just laying waste to everything, and it actually sounds muffled, like you're listening to it through headphones. I've really gone into detail with that sort of thing. Okay, so on the screen in a minute, I'm going to put a 20 versus 20 gameplay. Which is going to be, it sounds absolutely mental when you say 20 versus 20 in Call of Duty, because we all know what Call of Duty is like. It's very fast paced, and the engagements happen so quickly that you think 20 versus 20 is just going to be an absolute slaughterfest. Kill streaks galore. Okay, so it's kind of like, it seems like it's similar to like a conquest mode where there's 5 different points to capture. I would imagine the maps are going to be slightly larger, because to allow for the more active players in the match at one time. I just want to point out as well, they did talk about briefly weapon customization, but when you're in a game, if you unlock the ability to attach something else to your gun, so if you unlock it, rank your weapon up and unlock a new compensator or a new stock or a new magazine, for instance, they did say you're going to be able to equip that in game without having to return to the lobby, which is, it sounds so simple, but yeah, it's something that I suppose a lot of people have been thinking for a long time. Why have I got to go back to a main menu to attach a new unlocked attachment that I've just earned? Why can't I just put it straight on my gun? Because I've been chasing that, and that's what I've been after. They said that you're going to be able to do it. Okay guys, so I think I've waffled on for long enough. At the moment, with what I've seen, I'm feeling very confident that Call of Duty is going to come and give us the game that we've wanted for a while now. A return to form is what it's looking like for Call of Duty. I'm going to wait and find out a little bit more about the no season pass scenario, what that's going to mean for the game. But so far so good. It's good news on this front. We're happy with what we're seeing. I know I am. Let me know what you guys think. Are you happy with what you've seen from Call of Duty? So if you enjoyed the video, please consider dropping a like, and if you want to stay up to date with everything that I do, why not subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.